Y'all are messy, but I'm living for it. I'm living for it. So I guess the coast is clear to talk about Kendrick and old boy Drake. I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. But y'all, the way Kendrick, now keep this in mind, will you? I am a purveyor of music of all kinds, except country. Sorry. I respect it as an art form, but it ain't my forte nor blues. So, you know, 2 for 2. But seeing all of this beef go on, it's really made me think musically and societally that we're doing a whole bunch of, hold up, we love change. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can agree, and I can agree, we both love change, right? This Digitine, along with the Kendrick beef and Drake beef, you guys, I think not only are we living for the mess, we're living for the change and the chaos of it all. Or is it just me? Is it me? It could be me. I'm a part-time agent of chaos. Mind you, I just believe that we're just seeing a really fun collective shift in the culture as it is and societally. But let's get into the Drake and Kendrick beef, and then we'll skip on to the veritable Digitine y'all have gotten for these celebrities. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, let's get into it real quick. So, as you all know, Drake got bodied. We all went to his funeral, and we experienced a truly interesting rap beef and multiple diss tracks, as you both know, as I and you both know. It was entertaining. Oh my gosh, it was so entertaining to see euphoria in the midst of Drake like making fun of Kendrick's like size 7 feet and him being from Compton, and just the negrosity was just through the levels, and I was here for it the whole entire time. And Kendrick calling, what's it called? Called Drake a colonizer and him not being a colleague. He laid out the facts. I will absolutely say that. And Drake has basically is a big, huge commodification of industry and proximity. He was in proximity to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne gave him his come up by him being in close proximity to him, gave him legitimacy. I really don't know how in the world he got into the culture and has been here for a whole entire decade. I really don't know, because like we was all making fun of him because he was on Degrassi. He had got pwned, you know what I mean, in the back by that dude, and he's always been goofy. I don't honestly know where in the world people ended up liking him. I have been a Drake hater for quite a long time. He hasn't been on my mind like that, because by my nature, I would definitely say I am not first a hater, but I've definitely been a Drake hater for a long time. And like, I don't know, when did he become not laughable at? I mean, he's always been laughable, always. I think that it was the Crocs. It was the Crocs. Let me tell you, it was the Crocs. Somehow, you know, back in the day, like in 2008, 2013, we was bullying people like they Crocs, right? But now people are wearing them like it's actually like, it's a thing to wear Crocs now. And we used to bully people back then for wearing Crocs. I think that Drake came in around that time right there, because we definitely bullied Crocs. We bullied them right back into Walmart, and now they have a whole entire storefront. The world is definitely in a, I think I may be in a totally different shift. I think I may have shifted universes to how this happened right here. You may have shifted with me. I don't know, but like, I think it was because of Crocs. I'm gonna blame everything on Crocs. I'm gonna blame a lot of things on Crocs. But that had to be when that happened right there, when Drake gained his supposed popularity. Although I think it was when millennials grew up and Gen Z came into their own, and all they really had was Drake in front of their face for a whole entire decade. That had to be it. That had to be it, because like he's been pushed into our faces for the longest amount of time, and that's kind of made. Oh, he has a young fan base. That's it. Oh my gosh, Kendrick was right. It is probably A minor. I can't. But it does make sense. That's how Drake came into popularity. Millennials don't really mess with him because we're growing. Like we can't with that anymore. But Drake definitely apparently can. That's, I guess, woven into his aesthetic and who he is as a person and as an artist, that he, you know, has a young fan base that really, I guess, listens to him because he is the one that is on top. He is the one who's being pushed, marketable, all the kind of stuff. When it comes to marketability, he is definitely up there. He has the non-black factor, while he is black. I will give him that. He is a black man. He doesn't live in his blackness though. So there's that, which allows him to go much more further, and he kind of co-ops and picks and chooses and steals from other people's, you know, identities and cultures, and he chameleon his way through there. He's basically like Super Squirrel. He's whatever you need for him to be in the moment. Or maybe he's like Mole. Drake does have a mole in his camp, but I'm getting off topic. Guys. But that's probably the reason why Drake definitely attained his status, because his fan base is much more younger and millennials ain't really rocking him like that. So then there was Meet the Grams. Gosh. Okay. I think that was a chord that was actually played in like A minor, I do believe, or a different type of chord. That's why it sounds kind of off and kind of eerie in the song. There's been so many people who have been digesting the tracks. I'm still breaking down the tracks and digesting all 3 of the Kendrick records. It's taking me quite a bit. Now, I am not a hip hop head at all. I am not. Now, I am somebody who really digs into the culture. I definitely am. I'm somebody who analyzes it. I don't critique it too much because it is the culture. It is constantly evolving, and I do respect that on so many fronts. But I'm still dissecting Meet the Grams, and they not like us. They not like us. I'm still bopping that right there. I still am also blocking celebrities. I'll get into that in a moment. But this whole entire beef has been very entertaining. I also believe it's kind of a distraction from also the other important things. Also, I'm going to put this in here, a little side note. Macklemore made a song for Palestine. I love that. I do. You should probably listen to it if you haven't. I'm pretty sure it's definitely being suppressed on a whole bunch of platforms. But Macklemore also being part of, I guess you could say, just rap culture. No, I want to say rap culture. Him being part of rap, right? Hip hop. I find it, because hip hop was born out of struggle and strife and speaking about political issues and what we go through as a people and speaking up against the powers. Like, hip hop is really anti-government at its core. It's super anti-government. And Macklemore, who really isn't a part of the culture at all, has used this song and done what is needed to be done, because rappers should have already been doing this long before. Sadly, hip hop is very political and a lot of people have their hands in different pots, okay? And the bag apparently is at the top of everyone's mind. I get it, but that don't make it right now. That don't make it right whatsoever. So I applaud you, Macklemore, for making that song. I really do. I'm embarrassed at hip hop because the other artists have not done it at all. It's a shame. I'm so embarrassed. Hopefully the other artists, there's also, don't get me wrong, other artists, other black artists and hip hop artists have been talking about Palestine and so on before. And it's also, again, that's also Rage Against the Machine. They're not hip hop though, but like they're a rock group. But there's been other people who've been doing that. But to see Macklemore do it and all the other rap artists, other big rap artists are silent during this horrible, tumultuous time in our lives when multiple things is popping off across the whole entire world and they ain't said not a damn word, is very concerning. It is super concerning, and I am very displeased at that. The beef was great. Somebody needs to say it about Drake. Somebody definitely did. It had to be said. It had to be done. Somebody had to get out the guillotine. But let's get into celebrities. We're done talking about the beef. I can't talk about that no more. I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna get so upset. And let's talk about the Digitine that y'all have created. You beautiful people have created. Now, I'm someone who definitely is, I'm definitely pro guillotine. Not death penalty, mind you. Like, when it comes to, you know, people in the criminal justice system going through capital punishment, I don't really believe in that. I don't. But the French Revolution has something. They were on to something, and they definitely did something. I also like French protests, but I also like anarchists. So maybe that's something. Again, I am a part-time agent of chaos. Must I say that again? But I am also very proud of you guys for also doing your Digitine business and blocking these celebrities. We should have been doing it a long time ago. We honestly should have. But, you know, better late than never. Better late than never. We definitely need to get rid of celebrity culture as it is. There are far more other better people out there that we should be looking to. Well, not looking up to, because we should all be, you know, admiring wonderful. There's nothing wrong about, you know, like admiring qualities of other people and great thinkers, you know, and talented people, but we definitely shouldn't be putting them on a pedestal, deifying them in the ways that we definitely have nowadays. Giving celebrities so much power and sway has definitely not been to our benefit. Looking at the Met Gala and all of their looks, it really made me be like, we kind of are in a dystopian reality where millions of people are being displaced in Sudan, to the horrors going on in Palestine and Tigray, and the daily tragedies that are going on in Congo. It's really disheartening because, like, this is a quick note to my fellow African Americans. If you check your ancestry, you know you got some West African up in there. I got West African. I also got Congolese blood as well. I'm quite sure you do too. We need to really be talking about Congo. We really do. In fact, the camera that I'm recording this on probably has cobalt in it from that very country. Our phones, all that kind of stuff. But I won't get into too much. But please, my peoples, we definitely need to be talking about Congo. I need to be talking about more about Congo and Sudan. But back to the Digitine. I'm really glad to see that you all have been really going for these celebrities, blocking them, messing up their money. It's so great to see you doing that right there. I'm pretty sure we can take some more steps going further into the future about how we can definitely take on celebrities in this type of way. I would like to see quite a few of these celebrities fall. And influencers as well. We were talking about Haley Bailey, right? And she was like, let them eat cake. And people really want her digital head in the basket to be paraded around. So that also calls for influencers as well. If influencers aren't going to be helping anyone actually do anything and they only want to further their agenda and get brand deals, then I think they should probably not say much at all. In fact, if you're not going to say anything, you obviously clearly are against the whole majority of the whole entire world and should be completely silenced and be deplatformed, probably, honestly. I know people need entertainment. I know that. I enjoy entertainment. I enjoy anime. I enjoy pop culture. I enjoy black culture. I do. But we don't have to have focal points for influencers and for celebrities to be the end all be all. They are simply there because we put our power and our attention to them. By the way, if you're watching this, thank you. I realize that your time is precious and I will try to wrap this up as much as I can, as quickly as I can. But we give these celebrities our attention, and that right there is also very currency. If the service is free, then your attention is the currency, as they say. And we really need to be mindful of who we put up on pedestals and who we should destroy. Again, I am an agent of chaos. Part-time, but we definitely need to be prioritizing who we should support. Like, I definitely love me some Kalani. She's definitely been vocal about what's going on, and I do love her music. SZA has also been quite vocal in her support for Palestine. So those like two people you can be looking, forward to seeing be human. That's it. We need to be more human and deplatform some of these celebrities and influencers as best as we can, as quickly as we can. I look forward to seeing your results very soon. Anywho, I've taken up enough of your time. Again, thank you for your time. We talked about Kendrick and the Beef real quick, got into a few little things, had a good little time. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you can continue to do what you need to do in order for you to be incredibly great and a better person. Continue to block and deplatform influencers if you can. And I will get back to you at another time, at a later date. Anyway, thank you for your time. I'll talk to you later. All right, later.